Tatum's on Team USA. Drew Holiday is on Team USA. He got a nice award from Tenacious D the other day.
Yes.
We now have a third Celtic on Team USA, and it's not the one you thought. I read this tweet.
Not Kristaps Porzingis.
No.
Team Latvia.
I read this tweet. No, this is Team USA. I read this tweet earlier today, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I wonder if somebody's going to be in the mix for it. This is from Shams. Kawhi Leonard is withdrawing from Team USA for the Paris Olympics. He'll be replaced, sources told me. And, like, I'm reading this as it goes along, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if Jaylen's in the mix. I read the next word, Boston. I'm like, it's got to be Jaylen Brown. Boston's Derrick White is a strong candidate to replace Leonard on Team USA. That's since been confirmed, by the way. Derrick White is replacing Jaylen Brown on Team USA, which is awesome for Derrick White. We're all happy for Derrick White. Derrick White's a really, really, really good player, better than I ever thought. You know who's better?
Jaylen Brown.
You know who was...
and I love Derrick White. I like him more than you do.
He's a better one-for-one replacement, by the way, skill set-wise for Kawhi. So, like, just which player matches up with Kawhi's skill set better? Jaylen. And number two, just who's a better player? Oh, I don't know. The Eastern Conference Final MVP, the NBA Final MVP, the guy who's been All-NBA, the guy who was an All-Star last year, Jaylen Brown. And Jaylen Brown, by the way, agrees. Here's what he tweeted out an hour or so after the news. The little...
Monocle man.
Thank you. Monocle man emoji. 3 of them. In pure Jones style, by the way. I applaud it, Jaylen. The little monocle man emoji, which I'm sure he'll run from and say it wasn't about Team USA. It was about something else. I didn't even know. I don't even care. Team USA chose Derrick White over Jaylen Brown. And my first reaction, Arcan, was to go, maybe Stephen A. was onto something.
About him not being marketable. And
well, the rest of the league just doesn't feel the same way about Jaylen. Maybe Stephen A. was onto something.
But Derrick White is.
I can't come up with another reason why Jaylen Brown wouldn't be on the team. I can't come up with it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure either. Jaylen Brown did do all those things that you just mentioned. I mean, he got the props from the writers when it came to the Eastern Conference Finals and the NBA Finals and who the MVP of that was going to be. So it's not like nobody likes him, or it's not like there's no way to reward him for the good things that he's done. If you were going to replace Kawhi Leonard, too, of all people, a swing man, a wing, a guy who plays the same kind of game, not the exact same kind of game, but a similar game, much more so than I would say Derrick White does to Jaylen Brown. Yep. And you go with Derrick White, who, by the way, I think that's great for him. And I would not have assumed that he'd be the next guy to get that. But yeah, it should have been Jaylen Brown. And I also think that at this point, him getting the Eastern Conference Finals MVP and him being the NBA Finals MVP helped his marketability. That made him more likable. That put the spotlight on him in a way that made him more positive. I'm surprised that would be something now that'd be like, well, we can't have him on the Olympic team representing Team USA. Like, yes, you can. Absolutely.
I don't know if it's just purely about Team USA. Maybe it's just he's not as well liked by his peers. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe some of what Stephen A. was talking about, like how well received is he within the league. And so I can't come up with another reason. Was he asked and declined? His social media doesn't lead me to believe that. And so
he's also friends with a lot of other NBA guys.
He is.
Like he hangs out with Durant and Kyrie and all that. So like, I don't know.
Are they worried about like a protest or something at the Olympics? Like, he'd be a candidate to do that. So are they worried about something like that? I have no idea. But on the surface, from a basketball standpoint, it doesn't make sense. And that's with all the love and respect for Derrick White. A lot of the Celtics beat writers are circling the wagons. Derrick White was on the all-defense. What, you don't think he's deserving? You keep not watching basketball, you casuals, or whatever. Yeah, that's fine. But who's better?
That sounds like them, yeah.
Jaylen Brown or Derrick White? Just a simple question.
Not even close.
Who should be on Team USA first?
Alex Caruso was second-team All-NBA. Should he be Team USA too?
Seriously.
Like, come on.
All defense, you mean. But yeah.
What did I say?
All-NBA.
I meant all defense.
So you can jump in on this. 617-779-7937. There's a few hurdles the Celtics are dealing with. Oh, I don't know. The little sale going on with the team. Tatum wants to relax instead of work hard like Joe Mazzulla this offseason. And now Jaylen Brown feels snubbed and he's not happy about it. Little hurdles, little mini hurdles, but they're there.